everyone, welcome back or welcome to the 30-day wellness journey. We're on day 17, meditation. I'm so excited. Meditations have transformed my life. I know I say that in every video, that every single thing has transformed my life, which is why I created the 30-day wellness journey, because I wanted to share with you everything that has really transformed my life. And a little bit about my background. I used to really struggle with depression and anxiety, and I used to swing back and forth through these really dark days of depression, not leaving my house, calling into sick to work, to being so anxious that I had to do everything. I was working 12-hour days, never taking a day off, 60-hour work weeks, to crashing. So when I'm saying that I've transformed my life, it's because I have. And sometimes people will meet me in my new point of life and they had no idea of all of my struggles in the past, and that is why I'm so passionate about wellness and sharing all of the wellness tips that have helped me. And I would never ask you to do something that I have never done myself, and meditation is huge. When I was in grad school, they talked about the benefits of meditation, but I really never got on board. I was like, I'm just supposed to sit there and let my thoughts just go. And it wasn't until during 2020, when we all had to be shut down, that I learned how meditation is actually more powerful than what I ever knew to be true in the past. Meditation is more than just sitting alone with your thoughts. Meditation is the number one way we can give ourselves self-love. Because what we are saying is that we are worth connecting with our brain, our mind, our body, our soul without distraction, without avoidance, and without fear. To tell your mind, I love you so much that I can sit with you for 5 minutes and not have to check my phone or distract myself or see what's on the TV or get a snack. And when we build that trust with our mind, we start to trust our intuition, and we start to trust that our intuition is no longer anxiety. Meditation gives your brain the blueprint of what you want in your reality. So what I talk about and what I really believe is we get to experience life twice. First in our mind and second in our reality. And when we are meditating, we are letting our brain know what we are wanting to create in our life. So if we are meditating on being the most healthiest, happy version of ourselves, and we open our eyes, the brain, again, through confirmation bias, wants to confirm that these beliefs are true. It's going to start choosing the healthier food option. It's going to start choosing moving your body. It's going to choose quiet time with your mind. It's going to choose healthier TV shows to watch and not just scrolling through the negativity, doom, and gloom. Meditation is so powerful because it's literally telling your brain what to focus on. And that puts us back in the driver's seat. So often we think life is just happening. And when we get back in the driver's seat and we get to realize we are in control of our life and we are in control of what happens in our future, and all we have to do is sit quiet with our mind, ooh, that is what gets me so excited. And I want you to realize meditation is a practice. Obviously, the people who meditate for hours, the longest that I've been able to meditate, and I actually just did it for the very first time, January 1st, was 1 hour, was 60 minutes, where I sat there, I did not fall asleep, and I was able to close my eyes, and I do a guided meditation. I'm not at the level where I'm doing self-guided meditations. I really like the guided meditation because if my mind drifts, I can bring it back to the attention of whoever is sharing with me. And luckily, we live in a world with so many resources. Most of the meditations that I do are either free on podcasts, YouTube, or even Apple Music. So if you have Spotify, there are so many ways that you can access meditations. And really, it depends on the person's voice and what the outcome is. Some of my favorite meditations are visualizing my dream reality or even a dream home where I'm walking through all the luxury and just the amazing amenities. So guided meditations are a great way to get started because all you have to do is focus on their voice. And if you're saying, well, my mind is racing so much, Alyssa, there's no way I can sit and be still. What I want you to do is start with 3 to 5 minutes every single day. And how you can really help train your brain to focus on the meditation is repeating to yourself what the guided meditation is telling. So if you're sitting there and your brain is like, all right, I've got dinner tonight, I've got work, I've got emails, I got to text that person back, and you're like, wait a minute, what did the person say in the guided meditation? You can bring your attention back by taking a deep breath, Our breath is always in the present moment, and reminding yourself, okay, just repeat what they're saying. So if the guided meditation is saying, focus on your body, you just gently repeat to yourself, focus on your body. If the meditation is saying, focus on your goals and what you want to create, you would gently say to yourself, focus on your goals and what you want to create. And when you're repeating back to yourself what the guided meditation is saying, it's training your brain to be still on one thing at a time. Guided meditations are so powerful, and at first it's really uncomfortable. And I can hear you when you're like, oh, but just sitting still, I just have so much energy. There's this proverb that says you should meditate 20 minutes a day, and if you don't have time, meditate for an hour. It's this idea that you always have time to connect to your mind, body, and soul, but are you going to make that a priority? And so often we don't make that a priority. Your reflective question today is, what are your negative thoughts about meditation? Do you think it's too woo-woo or new age, or I just don't have time? So what are those negative thoughts you have about meditations, or even those barriers? When we can name those fears, the negativity, or the barriers or challenges that's preventing us, we can find a solution to work through it. So your reflective question is, what are some of those challenges, barriers, or negative thoughts that you have towards meditation? Did you have a negative experience with meditation, or one that you really didn't like? It takes some time to get used to the people's voices and get time to use to their styles. It's kind of like a dance of, all right, do I like this one? Do I not like this one? And again, it's really all about that personal preference for meditating. Your inspired action today is to spend 5 minutes meditating. Whether you find a video on YouTube, on podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music, or you've got any of those apps, there's so many free apps for meditations. Your inspired action is to find 5 minutes today to meditate. Again, when you meditate, you are affirming your mind, body, and soul that you are worth paying attention to. And if there's anything you can do, is giving yourself that love and compassion and understanding that you have been through so much. You are worthy of 5 minutes of being there with your mind and body. I will see you in tomorrow's video.